Once again, it's on. Real Kens TV. Back at you one time for your mind. Hopefully you'll like the video. Feel free to comment. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit that post notification. That way, anytime I bring you this new heat, you'll be amongst the first to receive it. With no further ado, I want to talk about this Adam22 situation, man. I'm going to be real brief with it. Try not to be too judgmental or whatever, because, who will be to judge anybody? You know what I mean? Evidently, this is something that had been discussed, with Adam22 and his wife. And, they apparently swing that way as far as, it's a turn on for him to, seemingly rather, he's a turn on for him to see his wife with another man. I've heard a lot of opinions. I've seen a lot of comments. Oh, he's crazy, man. Something mentally got to be wrong with him. And yeah, that's the most common thing that anybody would think, when you see something like that. But again, it's kind of like to each his own situation. Different people into different things, man. But I know the situations like this can go terribly wrong. It was a situation that I personally know of, like personally. And the dude, he was going through his, the freaks come out at night type thing, man. So, he was trying to get his wife to have a threesome. And, she didn't want to do it or whatever. So finally he talks her into doing it. So they do their thing or whatever. And I think they may have done it one or two times. So after, those couple times they did it, she's like, well, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that, you can bring somebody to the table, but I can't. So initially he's like, oh, absolutely not. Why would you want another dude? So she's like, well, why would you want another woman? So, this thing goes back and forth or whatever for several months. And then just out of the blue, he decides, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. So she's like, are you sure? You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they want to take they freakiness to the, to the next level or whatever. So, they set it up or whatever. And, it's going down. Now, I was not there. I was just told. You see what I'm saying? By a very reliable source. So they in there and they getting it in. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's, doing them. Well, the dude who was married to, the woman that, he talked this woman into doing it or whatever, he finishes with the girl that he's with. You know what I'm saying? They done. Wifey, she's still with dude, and they, they going strong. They're going strong in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So when the dude gets done or whatever that's married, he gets up, goes in the bathroom or whatever, gets himself together. But he can hear his wife just screaming. You know what I'm saying? And he comes back out of the bathroom a few minutes later or whatever, and they still going to town. I'm talking about they going to town, from what I hear. So, he gets the mean mugging or whatever, and finally, I guess he couldn't take it, man. So he goes over to the dude and he's like, get off my wife, get off of her. So the dude is like, man, you tripping, man? You know what I'm saying? So dude is going off or whatever. Him and the dude get into it. The dude that was with the wife, he don't really get into it. He's like, bro, you tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? So dude, he gets to, cussing his wife out of going off on his wife. How you gonna do this, man? You don't even make those noises, or you don't even do this to me. And, she's like, you was the one that wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? I told you if we do it, we're gonna do it, man. I'm gonna go all in, you go all in. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sense of halfway doing it or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess, whatever happens after that, it's over with. The whole thing's over with, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it wasn't probably 3 or 4 months later, man, they was divorced, man. They was divorced. Now, I'm sure that they probably already had some issues. What marriage don't have issues, prior to that happening? But from what I understand is he just couldn't get that vision and that sound out of his head, not his, out of his mind, man. Or what he seen another man doing to his wife, and then, she was loving it. She was loving it. But at the end of the day, you asked for it, and you agreed. When she told you what she wanted, you agreed to it. So all of these things that, they all sound fun in the beginning. Everything sounds fun, man. But when you doing something like that and you dealing with love, somebody that you love, been with for a long time, or married to, man, you really, really, really have to be careful. I recommend not doing it, period, man, because feelings are always gonna be caught. It's always gonna be in the back of your mind, like, man, is she with dude? You call her and she don't answer the phone, and she with dude? They done snuck off, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Women tend to be a lot more mature and stronger than men emotionally. But you got women too that are, dang, I've been calling him. Has he snuck off and got with her? What's going on? Are they going behind my back? Are they doing something without me? Something like that's just a dangerous situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Threesomes, foursomes, orgies, they go wrong, man. They go terribly wrong. And sometimes, man, people end up getting hurt, man. I've seen situations, well, I haven't seen, but I've heard of situations to where, and I may talk about this at a later time. It's a sensitive subject, so I don't know. But I've seen times to where the dude, he just begged the woman to have a threesome. She had no interest. He begged her and begged her. Okay, finally she did it, and she couldn't live with herself and ended up trying to take her own life, after the fact. So, that type of stuff, man, what we see on TV, all that stuff is entertainment. It's cool to watch, I guess, if you into that or whatever. It's not cool to watch too much of it, but it's not cool to do too much of anything. You know what I mean? But understand that that's entertainment. That's not real life, man. There's a whole lot of, copy and paste and cut and go to the next scene and, okay, we're gonna start here and I know y'all know this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just basically talking. But be careful, man. Be careful when you're doing stuff like that, especially when you're dealing with love, man. People that you really care about, man. But Adam22, man, I salute you. Actually, I'm not gonna hate on you. If that's what you like, the backlash that you knew that you was gonna get, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? So as long as it doesn't bother you, shoot, why should it bother anybody else, man? They was both with it. They was both down with it. They both evidently wanted to do it. All parties win, man. For now. Apparently, they probably done stuff like that before, just on a smaller level. You see what I'm saying? A smaller scale. Now, the world's gonna see it. So we'll see what happens, man. All we can do is just wait and see what happens, man. Real Kens TV, man. Y'all go ahead and that like button, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But most importantly, man, hit that post notification, man. I'm dropping videos, but don't nobody know I'm dropping. You got to be aware, man, when this heat's coming at you, man. You know what I'm saying? Real Kens TV, man. Till next time.